MP and Rabbit on TV, and we thought, yeah, we can be like those guys. And the day came when my mate said, come on, we're going to go to Rottnest Island and go surfing. We've heard there's good waves out there.
As we'll go to the first waves ridden in the heat, Kanoa Igarashi found a left here, Bugs.
Yeah, well, Kanoa's, he's got a great backhand.
And we came out here and we walked up on top of there and we looked, and there was these big bombs coming through, big blue A-frames, and it was a sight that we'd never seen before. And I remember me and my friends, we were just standing on the beach thinking, how are we going to get out there? And eventually when we did, and we got out the back, and Joe, this dolphin came flying out of the water, and in our boyhood imagination, it was a big shark, but thank goodness it wasn't. It was just a friendly dolphin. Well, I think they didn't really pick it up till I probably was a little bit older. When I was 14, I'm talking about the first lot of stuff. But as time went along, the Rottnest issue came up in the media. People like Wayne Murphy and his brother Sean, who grew up on the island, whose family ran the pub, the surfers, and the younger guys were hungry to share what they'd heard at the kitchen table with their dad and other men here. And so that was part of the oral connection that started to spike it. And then from the 70s and 80s, then there was this big lobby to have something done about Rotto.
Loving the stories here from Professor Lenny as we drive into this first down carve from Jack Robinson. It's a brilliant start, and also Jack Robinson coming very close to a big air. His best score still about to lock in for that two-turn combination.
Yeah, well, Jack's been really concentrating on the right, but both Kanoa and Jacob Willcox, Kanoa on his backhand, he gets that 7-point ride. This is the best heat of the day, the best score of the day so far.
Now with 19 minutes to go, Jacob Willcox throwing down a solid down carve as well. Quickly whipping it over the top of the roof, and Willcox will kick out. So getting some numbers on the board with 18:45 to go.
Jacob's a really dangerous young competitor. This is a tough heat.
Jacob Willcox finding a heavy wall section to work with. Doing a great job to fit in the mix of that exchange. It looks like Kanoa is locking up first place, so the battle for second continues. What a beautiful usage of that big wall. A solid down carve. Almost kind of dug the rail there, but pulled it back out for the finishing move. And the WA wild card had the heat with Jack Robinson at Margaret River, and looking forward to it again today here at Strickland. Doesn't have a ton of experience.
Because there really are a lot of opportunities now within surfing, within the surfing industry, whether it be, at this level here or events or administration or photography, or all the people that are working behind the scenes here in production, the arts, within the industry, with apparel, with promotions, management. There's so many opportunities, but there's no real structured pathway for young Australians, for young Indigenous Australians.
I mean, I don't know what sort of education a lot of the younger folk have had here, but if their whole life has been around surfing, the day will come that surfing will finish, and some of them will probably have enough kick along to life would be great, but some of them might not. And so where to from here, Rabbit? Where to in the next stage of people's lives? And I think folk like yourselves need to start to be thinking about this, about what are we going to do to make sure that even the lad that might have just missed out or got in but dropped out early in the professional rank.
5-4-3 still in second as we look at Willcox with his form on the left. Speed jam under the lip, attacking the pocket again, and a clean frontside flip. Was clean till he missed the landing. But the left really showing up this morning, Bugs.
Well, it really has, and we saw in that first heat that it was that little combination of the Wright brothers on the lefts that actually.
She also referenced how tough the finishing sections has been. They get incredibly shallow as you see the boils start showing up towards the finishing move. Racetrack section for Jack Robinson, frontside punt. He'll pull that one off, and he's loving that. Look at that fierce look to the panel.
Here's Jack Robinson. What a great exchange for the two young guns from Southwest Australia.
This was Jacob Willcox on his last wave.
Yeah, well, this is the split peak. This is what we didn't get to watch. And does Jacob Willcox improve his position, Joe? Here we see Kanoa now.
Nice first turn for Igarashi. Big vertical once again, surfing incredibly smooth. His lead hasn't been questioned, and looks like he could potentially even better a 5-6-7 with that combination. And then Kanoa was just trying to put his lead further out there with this two-turn combination, which is still yet to be scored. So really focusing on the top two. That's enough to move into second. Willcox doesn't improve, and he's down to third on the final exchange. And the local wild card will be sent to the elimination round.